Hey, I really appreciate you checking out my channel and welcome to Cooking at Home with Chef Jeff. Tonight, I'm going to be preparing a mushroom cauliflower rice skillet. The reason why I like the skillet, because it's easy peasy. So let's get to it. Alright, so this calls for cauliflower rice. There's two ways to go about it. First, you could either get your fresh cauliflower. If you have a food processor, you could chop that up so it turns into like a rice consistency, or you can buy the frozen kind, which is what I did here today. Now this calls for, it says you're supposed to cook this, saute this for about four minutes or so, but I find that it actually takes a little bit longer if you're doing it frozen, which is what I did. It takes more like 10 to 12 minutes for it to get to the temperature. You're going to need some vegetable broth. Obviously you need some mushrooms, half a cup of onions, 1 stick of celery, salt and pepper, soy sauce, 2 cups of spinach, and 1 or 2 cloves of garlic. What I like to do is I like to actually prepare this meal in my wok. So I have some oil heating up in the wok. I want to add my onions and my celery, and we'll cook these until they get soft, which is about 5 minutes or so. And then after that's done, we're going to add our garlic and saute that for about another 30 seconds. Alright, that should do it on the onions. We'll go ahead and add the garlic, minced garlic. Cook that for about 30 seconds. Now we're going to go ahead and add the mushrooms. Then we're going to add, recipe calls for 1/3 cup of vegetable broth. Go ahead and add that. Then we add soy sauce to taste. And we season it with salt and pepper. Stir this up a little bit, get this nice and mixed, and you want to really get the vegetable broth mixed in with the mushrooms here. And we'll add in the cauliflower. And by the way, I've used, the recipe calls for 14 ounces of cauliflower. I used 2 12-inch bags because we're going to be feeding 3 people. So I've doubled the ingredients, but if you're going to make a serving for 2, just follow the recipe as it's posted here on the video. We want to mix this together, and you really want to let the cauliflower rice absorb the vegetable broth. And then along the way you could taste it, and if it needs more soy sauce you can add that. Now that the rice cauliflower rice is complete, and one tip I just want to let you know that you want to cook it so that it's soft and make sure that it's not mushy. But now we're going to go ahead and add the 2 cups of spinach, and we'll cook this for about 2 minutes, and then we'll garnish it with some fresh parsley. It's about ready, so let's plate it, see how this looks. Tell you what, that spinach really adds a lot to it as far as some color. I really love the way this is turning out. Then we're going to just go ahead and top it or garnish it with some fresh parsley. Ready to be served.